Hello, I'm Billy Mitchell with FedScoop TV. Today I'm here at the 2016 Brocade Federal Forum with Bill Weinberg, Director of Acquisition Management at DHS's ICE. How are you, Bill?
I'm good, thank you.
Absolutely great to have you here today. I want to talk a little bit about what you guys at ICE are doing with innovative acquisition, particularly focused around IT. And just to start off, maybe tell me some of the challenges you guys are facing right now in the acquisition environment and how you guys are addressing those and kind of how you're overcoming them.
Okay, I think the biggest challenges that we have are around our data environment and managing that and modernizing that. We're an agency along with a lot of other DHS components that is being asked to provide data from a lot of different sources and amalgamate that data and produce better results with the data. And we spend a lot of our time maintaining the legacy systems that this data is contained in, and we're trying to modernize that going forward. We have data centers, we have stuff moving to the cloud, we have a lot of things. So the challenges are trying to modernize our whole IT environment using a lot of the tools that are available, that you see at events like this and that we constantly get information about from
Sure.
vendors about the possibilities that we can take advantage of. We're trying to fold our current structure into what's available out there today.
Sure. I saw you speak on a panel a couple minutes ago. You spoke a lot about the ways that DHS and ICE are trying to be more innovative around IT acquisition. So maybe reiterate a couple of those points and just you talked a lot about collaboration and reaching out to industry.
Right, and one of the things that we've realized that's important to do is open a dialogue with industry and really explore our challenges and to get solutions provided by industry. And the only way we can do that is to kind of open the door and open the dialogue, not just with our contracting community, but with the technical people as well, so that they're aware of what the state of the art is out there.
Yeah.
and the art of the possible. It wasn't only a couple of years ago that the government was learning about the cloud that other people had been using for a long time, and the advantages that it would provide to us in terms of speed and volume and the opportunity to buy things as a service as opposed to building your own everything. Mm-hmm. And so we're number one, opening collaboration with industry as much as we can, involving our technical requirements people to discuss with industry what our challenges and needs are, and then we're doing things in procurements. Like two-step processes where we have like an advisory down select where companies learn early whether or not they're on the right track or not, so that
Sure.
they don't have to invest their resources, their valuable B&P resources, in chasing an opportunity that they may not be right for.
Yeah.
Industry tells us that they appreciate that if they know they're not, they can go look at a different requirement, a different agency if what their solution is not really what we're looking for, not going to meet our needs.
Yeah.
So we're trying to institute dialogue with industry, before, during, and after the procurement, and really opening the envelope of communication. The old ideology of I've issued a solicitation, now I don't have to talk to anybody. we just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So we have to change the culture in the contracting community that it is okay to talk to industry. We learn a lot from industry, and you just can't be singular in your communications.
Yeah.
You need to talk to whomever and whatever. And so we try to design industry events. We try to, have forums that we can collaborate with industry to make some of that take advantage of some of the innovation.
Yeah. And earlier on, you spoke a little bit about IT modernization, and obviously there's a big push through the administration right now. It's pretty much the major push going on for CIO Tony Scott as he's about to depart with the administration. I'm wondering, at your level, at the acquisition level, and through procurement, how you guys at ICE are supporting that, and what you see coming out of that.
Well, those things, those initiatives that Tony Scott's working on obviously land as requirements that the CIO has to adhere to.
Yeah.
The cybersecurity initiatives that came out of some of the breaches that we learned about required the CIOs to maintain scorecards for how they're responding to those initiatives, how we're closing some of the gaps in our security, some of the other things about consolidating data centers that came on earlier. We started moving. None of those things are easy to do, and they involve procurements. We still have to compete those as much as possible, and we try to be supportive. So we're working much closer with our CIO community now to help them define requirements that can be competed. We still have small business initiatives that we try to maintain. Luckily, a lot of the things that we're buying are available from small businesses, and I know that a lot of industry associations have a lot of small business participation, and we're certainly not gearing our procurements to large businesses and trying to get out of the small business world. So I would say we're working with the CIOs on all these initiatives. They don't start with our office, but we certainly implement all of them going forward.
Great. Well, Bill, I appreciate you stopping by today. It's been a pleasure.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.